Hi everyone, this is Lee here. I was just reflecting on a conversation that I had many years ago when I first started my coaching practice. And the conversation was really around, if you set your goals, then are they aligned with your values? Have you ever experienced a time that you set a goal? You followed everything. You followed the SMART formula, everything from the education of goal setting. You completed your action plans. You did all the work, and then you simply put in the drawer and you never implement the goal. I I have done that. I have done that many a times. And sometimes we need to stop and look at, is it because we don't have the ability to understand how to structure our goals, or is it something to do with our inner game, our mindset? Now, I remember back a long time ago, ages and ages ago, when I first started coaching, I was quite new to coaching. And of course, I went through all my coaching skills, got all my qualifications, got my counseling qualifications, and not did I get qualified in one coaching program. I got qualified in 5 coaching programs because I wanted to make sure that I knew my stuff. And also, a high value of mine was continual education as well. But this client came to me, and she was sitting down with me, and we we're going through a goal qualifying process. Now, the goal qualifying process, it's not an easy process. As a good coach, I asked 20 questions to make sure that this goal is the right fit for my clients. And what I'm looking for during that process is congruency. I'm looking to see why this goal is so important to my client. Anyway, we got to about question 10, and she jumps up and she jumps up, got really angry, and she stormed out of the office and she said, Lee, you don't always have to be passionate about your goals. They don't have to be like that. Sometimes you just do your goals because you have to. So she left. Being a new coach, I was devastated, absolutely devastated, thinking, "What have I done? I've been following everything I've been taught, and I want to be I want to be a powerful coach. I didn't want to be a coach that just touched the surface. I wanted to be a coach that created paradigm shifts, mindset, so people change and they look at other things as well." So I sat down and reflected, and I thought, well, do I need to not ask these questions? Do I need just to do the SMART formula and everything that we do, perhaps you've done as well in your training? And I made a decision, no, I wanted to be a powerful coach. Anyway, this lady that I was coaching, in about a month's time, she actually rang me back on the phone. And she asked me if she could speak to me. And of course, I'm always open for feedback, and I wanted to see what was going on. So I said, yes. I said, where are you? And let's make a time. And she says, I'm right outside your front door. So I invited her in, we had a cup of coffee, and we had a conversation. And the conversation went like this: Lee, I am so happy that you challenged me, because the goal that I was doing under obligation for the legacy of my father. And I didn't really want to do that goal at all. So thank you so much, because I went away and I thought about our conversation, and I've come back here to apologize to you as how I responded to that. And this is what coaching is about. Sometimes your clients or your team members may not get their insights straight away. But what we do is we plant a thought that will help them to find out or look at how they need to go deeper around their behaviours and the decision-making processes. So therefore, her values were not aligned with her goal. And that was demonstrated in the way that she was responding to me. But let's look at, why is it so important to understand our values? Because the very first thing it's so important to understand our values is it actually guides your performance. So that means when you're in difficult situations or dealing with difficult personality types, You need to understand your own behaviors as to, are you going to respond to the situation or are you going to react to the situation? Because if you allow your emotions to take over and not be strong with your values, you may go into a reaction. So therefore, if that starts to happen, then you need to ask yourself this powerful question. And that is, will this behavior, and you name your behavior right at the moment, how will it go, how will it impact my relationship or the other person when I demonstrate this behavior? So that's the first question. So when you guide your behavior on your values, you straight away start looking at what type of person you want to become. The second benefit of understanding your values is it actually gives you better decision-making processes. You have a foundation of values that are important to you so that you make your decisions based on your values and not on your emotions. And a question that you can ask around that is, the question here is, what would someone who had these values, to someone you inspired to be like, what would they do right now in this situation? So if I've got a role model that has a very good leadership values, and I've identified and I've taken the time to understand what type of leader I become, I ask that question. So for example, it could be Joe. So I say, if Joe was fulfilling his values of leadership in this situation, what would be the right thing to do? And then I would do that. So I'm modeling off someone else's behavior that I inspire, that motivates me to become. And the third thing, having really good values, is increases your confidence. And the way that it increases your confidence here, it gives you a really strong sense of stability and safety. So you have a foundation that allows you to create so that you feel a sense of purpose. You feel a sense of stability in yourself. So the three benefits one more time. The first one, remember, it guides your behavior. The second one, it creates better decision-making processes. And of course, the third one, it's going to increase your confidence. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care. Bye. Thanks for watching the video. Please hit the subscribe button below. Hit that button. Follow me. Also, I have a Facebook group as well. You can jump in there and grab some resources as well. I look forward to connecting. Love to chat. Love to have conversations. Comment below. Let's create a conversation. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.